Hello fellow conspiracy theorists across time and space, this is Joseph Armstrong. Many of the videos that I've been posting recently, I've just been introducing you guys to new books that deal with the Bible version conspiracy in some respect, directly or indirectly. Today I'm going to be introducing you to the newest book that I'm aware of on the idea that Codex Sinaiticus is actually a fake. Let's get into the video. So there's been several books that have been published, one by Bill Cooper, who also wrote After the Flood, about the history of Japheth and his offspring in Europe, and another book by Jack Mormon, who debated James White. He's very closely associated with D.A. Waite and the Green-Bergen Society, and he wrote a book on this too. But this one is by David W. Daniels, and it's called Is the World's Oldest Bible a Fake? He's got a few chapters on the New World Order in there, but conspiracy theory or not, there's a lot of facts in there that I think really need to be addressed by somebody who is not biased toward Sinaiticus or toward King James onlyism. I'm not making myself that go-between or that neutral party. I'm bringing this to YouTube in a short form and hoping that somebody is going to take this up and go, wow, this really is a fake. Or let's go test it. That would be delightful to see someone even that has control over that manuscript and could initiate a chemical test of its age, the media used, the ink, the paper. I just want to be one more voice that's going, hey, what's going on here? If this manuscript, which is the second most relied upon manuscript outside of the Codex Vaticanus or Codex B, if it's a fake and it was made in the 1840s, textual criticism has a lot of work to do. And there's a lot of people that are going to be really embarrassed if this is true. So I could see why someone might not want to chemically test it because of the furor that will erupt if it is a 19th century manuscript being passed off as a document that was made for Constantine. For now, we're going to let this book sit. We're going to deal with other things, but I do want to read you the back just so you guys can get a gist of what it's about. You guys can pick this up at Chick Publications or on Amazon. Here's the back of the book. A little over 170 years ago, a monstrous plot was hatched to take down the preserved words of God. It was disguised as a noble effort to update the existing English Bible. But infiltrators in the Bible societies did a bait-and-switch maneuver. They replaced the carefully preserved documents supporting the King James Bible with a couple of manuscripts of dubious origins and vastly inferior quality. A vicious negative PR campaign was launched, causing even most Bible believers to scorn the carefully preserved words in the authorized version for reasons often bordering on nonsense. Modern research techniques are beginning to pull back the curtains on a shadowy scheme worthy of Satan's hatred for the preserved words of God. Evidence is emerging of fakery, undetected previously when scholars examined the Alexandrian documents. Much blood was spilled in history by Satan's attack on God's words. In modern times, he has switched to a diabolical manipulation of public opinion and subtle alterations of text to fit his global plan for one world Bible, for one world religion. Author David W. Daniels says, run, don't walk, away from the whole mess to the solidly preserved words of God in the time-honored classic English version authorized by King James. So section 1 in this book starts out with the big picture. He gives an overview of Bible history and the New World Order. Section 2, he gets into the history of Sinaiticus, a lot of often ignored details when people go and study Tischendorf's account of how he discovered it, and also the contention that was brought about by Constantine Simonides claiming it as his own work. Section 3 is about the Apocrypha, and Section 4 is conveniently called the Bible Version Conspiracy. I bought this book before I actually named this channel, but I did not get the title from his Section 4, just to be clear. So there you have it, an introduction to Is the World's Oldest Bible a Fake? Question of the day. Could the world's oldest Bible be a fake? Have you guys studied it for yourself? Have you read any books about the matter? Have you seen Chris Pinto's documentary, Bridge to Babylon, where he brings the information out? What's your opinion? And if Sinaiticus is a fraud, what are some repercussions that maybe we haven't covered in this video that you think would happen in the academic and Christian world? Looking forward to see what you guys think on this very intriguing subject down in the comments below. I will be interacting with you guys down there, answering any questions that you might have. And remember that a lot of the best information comes from you guys, the Bible Version Conspiracy community. If you guys are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That'll give you guys notifications of other things that we come out with in the future. The like button will be very encouraging to me as I'm bringing these videos out, and if you'll share this on your social media outlets, it'll help our ministry grow, and it'll be deeply appreciated by me. Again, looking forward to our interactions, and we will talk soon.